Hey everyone, how y'all doing? I hope you're doing well. Bringing you more Outer Worlds 2. Truly am grateful for all the followers and viewers. Truly am. If you like what you see, please hit that follow button. If you liked our last video, please go back and check out the last video. Ready to come back to this one? Continue where we left off. Anyways, let's get down to it, shall we? Hey everyone, welcome back to Outer Worlds 2. Truly am grateful for all the viewers and followers. Truly am. So, continue where we last left off. We can't go in here because some poison. We gotta figure out how to get around it. Yeah, some gas. Yeah, definitely some gas. Ooh.
Outer chassis sealant test number 14 is confirmed a failure.
So
uranium exposure rate appears to be
out
unaffected. Test model displayed standard overload-induced paralysis, then became atypically aggressive. Forced to terminate test model in self-defense.
Okay, take that. Let's see what she might have to say.
Apologies, I must concentrate on my work. Maybe one of the others can help you.
Okay. Oh, let's see what we got. Let's see.
Yes. Let's have a look at you. No signs of uranium exposure, or anything else novel or interesting, apparently. Another humdrum workaday ailment, no doubt. Nothing requiring my vast expertise, surely.
Okay. But, you mentioned the gas. Can you tell me anything about it?
Oh, gladly. I've rather dedicated my life to researching its unique form of matter. What would you like to know? Uranium is a crystal. Even in its raw form, it generates energy. But once refined and stored in a quasi-gaseous state, its output increases exponentially. Uranium is found in a liquid state as well, but it's far too hazardous and inefficient for our needs. Refined uranium is used to power nearly all major Protectorate technology. It's an amazingly efficient power source. However, it's also highly unstable and must be mined exceedingly carefully. Even minor bumps or jolts can cause uranium crystals to explode. Uranium in its default crystalline state poses two risks. First, it's extremely volatile, exploding with an immense burst of energy if upset in any way. Second, uranium crystals produce a small amount of gas, which we think helps stabilize its crystalline lattice, but that's just a theory. In this gaseous state, uranium is quite hazardous, breaking down organic matter through a mechanism we still don't quite understand. The concentration of the gas is a critical factor. A person could remain in a light haze for several minutes, whereas a dense cloud can kill near instantly. Anyhow, I could talk about this all day if I let myself. Hope I haven't bored you unduly. Was there anything else I could help you with?
Sorry about that one. Anyways, how do I keep from getting poisoned?
Total avoidance is best, but try to get out of the uranium as quickly as you can if exposure becomes necessary. Come to think of it, there may be some exciting new breakthroughs in the near future. Our visiting scientist next door is working on a device that shields the user from uranium's effects, though she was having a spot of trouble last I heard.
So the scientist next door, huh? Very interesting. So we're gonna find this scientist. Scientist next door.
What brings you to this fine establishment?
Caught a piece of shrapnel during the attack. What about you?
Uranium poisoning. Only a mild
Let's
case, but the
go.
doctors are withholding treatment to study my symptoms.
Sovereign's
Let's go
mercy.
that way.
How do you feel?
Let's
Downright privileged is how I feel. Sick with pride, nauseous with courage, and chronically fatigued with
Is it this scientist over here?
Apologies, I must concentrate on my work. Maybe one of the others can help you.
Okay, not her. Some other scientist. Someone over here, maybe? Robot parts. Maybe her. Let's see.
Oh yes, I adore interruptions. I was just saying, what's best for stoking the spark of invention? Regular disruptions to one's train of thought. Now what is it you want?
I need some help getting past some gas.
Ah, our good Marshall sent you, did he? Well, unfortunately, the device is taking longer than expected.
So what's this device? Is this device that the doctor mentioned that could protect me from the gas?
Assist me and you'll get more than bits out of the equation. You'll get a prototype shield gadget, the first of its kind. Now tell me, are you familiar with Zeranium gas?
So I guess you can say.
One and the same. That building took the brunt of the damage during a recent attack, and now it's spewing valuable Zeranium all over the place.
I saw that.
I could speak at length about Zeranium's many captivating intrinsic qualities, but suffice it to say, in its gaseous state, it's rather deadly. So what am I endeavoring to create? A protective device that shields its wearer from Zeranium's remarkably unsavory effects, as well as other forms of harm. Quite splendidly, if I do say so myself. The principal function of the device is confirmed operational. I merely need to work out some minor implementation concerns. Alas, while I'm occupied with inventing this shield gadget, I also find myself in need of assistance regarding its key components. Good. Wonderful. As an added incentive, I'll allow you to keep one of the prototypes once the work is finished, so you be sure to give it your all. Now here, you'll need this apparatus. It's for collecting stray Zeranium effluvium. Gas, that is. My supply is running low from all the iterative testing I've been performing. Merely activate the device once it's inside a Zeranium cloud, the one around the main hangar specifically. Try to avoid any fields of dense Zeranium, or death is all but assured. Any questions? Normally, yes, but on the off chance that environmental exposure has altered the gas here in any way, I'll want to work with local samples. Ideally, the resulting shielding will protect against any gas, but since it's of utmost importance that it work on the gas here, I'll be calibrating against that. Well, of course, obviously. To that end, I'd suggest choosing a cloud of lesser density for your collection efforts. Lower chance of near-instant death that way. If you suffer prolonged exposure, assuming you survive, see our local medical officer next door. She is highly preoccupied by the treatment of Zeranium-related maladies. I believe that covers all the necessary education for this particular assignment. Oh, so exhilarating to have a new subordinate. I look forward to thoroughly scrutinizing your work. Now, shoo-shoo! Off with you now! Gather those samples! Shoo!
Not sure we should get any closer.
my little minion. I trust you've made progress in your tasks? What did I tell you? Perfectly safe. Either that or you tolerate Zeranium poisoning like a champ. Good for you. Should you suffer from any lingering symptoms of contamination, visit the medical center and they'll get you squared away. Now, on to business. The device already generates a field exactly as specified, albeit on a very small scale. Still, progress is progress. What's needed now is something to help extend and shape the field around the user. Capital deduction! Where have you been all my career? You'll be pleased to learn there's one right here at the facility, in the Dragoon that's patrolling just outside. You guessed correctly. Our chief mechanist was rather hostile to the idea. So you may have trouble getting your hands on the catalytic amplifier.
Again, sorry everyone. So, tell me about this Dragoon.
Dragoons are a mainstay of our military. The design has been in production for decades. I had a model of one when I was young. All children did. You must have seen the large automech patrolling the interior grounds. That is the Dragoon.
Oh, so it's like a robot? I was thinking it was going to be like a mecha thing. But I guess not. So the chief mechanist? Okay, so you could say, what is the chief mechanist's problem with your requests?
I'm sure he's just being cautious. Should Auntie's choice attack us, we don't want to be caught defenseless. No doubt he also seeks to retain an unspoiled automech, since the others are by now riddled with Zeranium poisoning.
I guess I can understand. I mean, I'd be a little upset. My little robot's being poisoned by those little clouds. What's what we can do?
Good. A flexible mindset should behoove you on this task. Perhaps the chief mechanist will prove more receptive to your request. Failing that, be prepared to exercise creativity if needed. One last thing, the Dragoon must not be harmed. Not only would the amplifier likely be damaged, but we'd both be summarily executed, assuming we survive the firefight that ensued. Well, off you go. Shoo.
Quit telling me to shoot. I know you need the device, but still, don't tell me to shoot. Be a little more nice. You must be the mechanist.
Give me a sec. Almost done with this work list. Another sealant failure, amplifier requisition, and 2 more cases of Zeranium exposure. We're a mite bit busy these days.
Okay. So we can go with the Marshal. You and the Marshal Dawson. Doesn't seem eye to eye.
The Marshal is under a lot of pressure to deliver automechs to the Vox relay station, but I'm responsible for their quality control. If even a single automech steps out of line, it will be the end of me.
We could say, what's the worst that could happen? Or we can go with, so blame the gas. Sounds like the damage is already done. So we can go with the gas.
Brigadier Montelli does not accept excuses, and he does not tolerate failure. The Marshal is a good man, but he values speed while I value accuracy. Neither of us is wrong, but in this case, we both can't be right.
Okay. So, Daphne, she's looking for the amplifier.
She and I have been over this 100 times. Please understand, the original staff of this facility were rounded up and refreshed because they couldn't safeguard a Protectorate asset. Why should I follow their example by reducing our sole working Dragoon to a pile of unpatriotic scrap? I can't. I won't.
So we got leadership of 2. Or we can go with this and go, entities disabled this facility. They think you're dead. You think you're dead in the water. Prove them wrong. And go with, there has to be some other way to get the amplifier. Or we can go with, come on, just do it for science. I think we're gonna go with this one.
That's a fair point. It's not as if they've come back to finish the job. Perhaps they assume we're already beaten. All right, how's about we get the Dragoon situated over here, so I can extract its vital organ. 1 catalytic amplifier as agreed. I hate to lose another Dragoon, but desperate times call for desperate measures.
Alright, that seemed to work pretty well. So we'll go with, I trust you're not getting in any trouble over this. Or we can go with, thanks. I'll be going now. I think we'll be going, yeah, I think we'll be safe.
Be seeing you, stranger.
Okay, bye. Alright, let's see. Oh, can we get some parts from it? I don't know if we consider stealing. We can get choked for that. Especially when they're looking at me. So let's not get in trouble. Hey there.
Well, any closer to obtaining the catalytic amplifier?
Here you go.
Oh, superb! I'm almost tempted to ask how you managed it. But pressing on, just a moment to remove what I need and install it in the prototype. With this gadget, you'll be shielded against more than Zeranium, you know. Damn near everything, as long as it's charged. Now, report to Marshal Donaldson, if you please. He's rather impatient to end this crisis so he can turn his focus back to the war.
We'll go with, I'll let him know as soon as possible. Or go with, thanks for the shield. We'll go with, thanks for the shield.
Don't thank me. Just doing my part for the sake of the paradigm, same as anyone.
So I kind of want to test this out. Okay, let's see here. We gotta activate gadget and press Y to swat. Okay. So activate it. We got the shield going. Let's give her a little test drive. Okay. Alright, let's give it a check there. Oh, did it run out? I think we're okay-ish. Oh, that's hack.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Robots with Not cool. Cool about this stuff. Not cool at all. I'll take that. Thank you. Definitely take that. I'll definitely take it. Let's see. This door? Oh no, it's sealed. Well, let's drop. Nope. Everything over here. Nope. place is messed up. Engineering 4. How about engineering 3? Looks like I can go up. Well, let's see if we can mess with this and go to engineering 4. So yeah, I need an engineering up 4. I have an engineering up 4 yet. So I guess we gotta go up. So oh no, we can't go up.
done? This uranium now spews from the hangar more thickly than ever. No! Touch nothing, do nothing. This is my fault. The blame lies squarely on my shoulders. I gambled on an outsider rather than trusting my own resources, and now the price is paid. With this failure, I have likely doomed this entire island to the tender mercies of our enemies. No more will our stalwart subjects reap the bounty of this land. No more would the pleasant whine of servos accompany our mechanical servants in their noble servitude. Instead, this island will be trampled by the boots of our enemies. Its resources stripped bare, leaving nothing of the beauty we've cultivated over long years. As our stewardship is cast aside like so much detritus, harmony will be lost, and chaos will reign. Praise will give way to slogans, duty to greed, honor to contractual obligation. Freaks and worse will despoil that which is left behind, while bureaucrats will use this once proud land as a springboard for their superficial and petty ambitions. And with the island's fall, I may have dealt a crippling blow to the Protectorate itself. Our foes will use this place as a stepping stone, eating their way deeper into Eden like ravenous maggots. And it will all be my fault. I'll be remembered, if any of us is, as the one who lost it all. Yes, I suppose I have. Now please, leave me be.
Well, that's something. Oopsie. So now I guess we head back to Fairfield. Well, let's get into it. That's where it's at. Yeah, oops. My bad. Screaming out more than before. Oh, wow. Yeah, look at that. I mean, I did kind of use the override. Or past the override. So, kind of a little bit of my fault. But, like you said, a little bit of his too. So, I mean, I came here to do exactly that, sabotage it. So, job well done. Alright, let's head back to, I believe the town's called Fairfield. Or not Fairfield. Fairfield. Let's get to it. So, I wonder how she's going to take it.
Can't believe some of those Protectorate hull heads just
Crow. However you punch it. I don't really like that.
Don't go into that cheap saloon if you got a lick of gumption. They got no tolerance for it. Why do you think I'm out here? Has nothing to do with my current and very temporary shortage of funds.
Let's see.
Commander, there is a 98.7% chance that hunting Agent DeVries will require greater amounts of ammunition than you currently possess. Ammunition can be purchased at vending machines or crafted at a workbench using materials like this collection of scrap metal and powder.
I can also help you craft items in a pinch when we're out together. Most won't even explode on you.
Most won't explode. Gee, thanks. Thanks to know. Good to know, I should say. Let's see how she's going to take it about the guy. Let's find out. Let's find out.
Been working at that spot of business we discussed. Easier to lead with fewer targets nibbling at your psyche. Loose your words. I'm listening. Scouts reported a plume of smoke thick and wide billowing from the facility. Sure didn't seem to be mechanical exhaust. Got more to report? Just that Milver Street requested her presence for some mission. Normally I'd demand to be paid, but I was just glad to get her some work. Trooper Sealong was one of my best enhanced soldiers, but never took to her grafts. Been uncertain what I could rely on her for. So Milver Street holds her contract. At least for now. Trooper Sealong agreed to receive a regular stipend in exchange for her contract, the holder of which dictates what she does, within reason. She's been furloughed for some time owing to her failed grafts. Don't like Milver Street shepherding her about, but he took a liability off my hands. That's all there is to say. Now, let's talk helping you. There's a bridge gating entry to the northern part of the island. You want to get to the Vox? First step is getting through it. There's an alternate path, but it's blocked by Zeranium. I'll order my troops at the forward operating base to aid you, and you'll punch through together. From there, your target's the Skycutter Tower. Seems it was recently reactivated, and by our engineers' metrics, might be useful in overloading the Vox's defenses. Wouldn't trust the Protectorate's over-engineered perfection to cook a spratwurst. Give me the no-frills, disposable quality of Auntie's choice any day. If by some miracle your contraption doesn't turn you inside out, I'd give you a much quieter route to the Vox. Much as I'd like the bridge's clearing. Once you pass to the northern end of the island and enter the Skycutter, you'll need to find the tower's power routing controls. Mayhaps you can wreak some chaos at the Vox. Step light, though. There's no Protectorate gallivanting near the tower, which, like as any, means something bloodthirsty lurks within. Stay intact.
Okay, all that sounds good. But I kind of want to get the contract
Minister,
away from them.
I'm telling you I can do more. I've been proving myself to you time and again, haven't I? All I'm asking is a mite of trust. Let me fix my arm, and I'll...
Calm down. You know the risks you enhanced troopers present. My utilizing you at all was a kindness on your behalf.
I'll calm down when you stop bringing your little excuses. How about that?
My, such aggression. We scarcely need add hostility to your list of inadequacies,
Well, mind if I take a little helping to her? Oh, I wouldn't.
Do try to understand my perspective. You were so lethargic returning, I had you pre-marked as a casualty. Do you know how many forms I've had to fill out on your behalf?
Now hold on. I went into enemy territory crawling with dangerous creatures for you alone to get some dusty report. And you got the audacity to complain about paperwork? If this contract weren't staying my hand, I reckon you'd be answering to it right about now.
What if I take the contract? And go with, forget him, join me. I got a ship with beds, snacks, and just a little trauma. Or go with, why hold back? A good old beatdown could be effective. We can go with this, Minister. Let's fix her graft. Then we won't doubt her efficiency again. Well, let's see if we can say to join me.
That's surely the most tempting offer I've heard all day.
Please pay this disgruntled employee no mind. What would she do without Auntie's hand to guide her if she were unemployed? I should think death the preferable alternative.
That's it. I'd rather be a down-and-outer for the rest of my life than crushed under your counterfeit leather boa boot a second longer. I quit!
I'm gonna go with nice move. Independence will offer you many opportunities. Some more legal, more legal than others. Or go with good for you. Or go now punch his head off. Or go with bold but stupid. Best of luck in getting hired around this town. Well, we can go with haha, yes. I'll punch his head off.
What? I have done nothing to deserve such barbaric treatment. This is unheard of, and I might add, you'll not be welcome with an Auntie's choice once more. We'll not take a contract fold.
So you say, but Auntie's choice ain't seen a trooper like me before. You'll regret counting me out. Till then, I hope you choke on your mock apple martinis. If you're serious about that job offer, come find me when you're done with this clown.
She will most assuredly regret her decision. Most assuredly. But I suppose that is no longer my concern. Troopers abandoning their contracts. Blackguards like you running rampant. What is becoming of this island? I fear I may never know.
Okay, so where'd she go? Oh wait, there she is. Yeah, I'm definitely
all done in there? Was hoping we could chat.
Oh, most definitely.
Hope that little dust-up back there didn't put you off. My contract had me caged, and I was glad to get a few licks in during the jailbreak. I'd like to take you up on your offer, if you're good for it. You're going places. Could be I'm keen on heading that direction myself. If you help me fix my graft, you'll retain the services of a fully functioning enhanced soldier. Me. Don't matter what you set your mind to, together we'll be unstoppable.
Well,
and in
that's
time,
kind of what I had planned.
Maybe I'll have earned myself the clout to be welcomed back into Auntie's choice.
That's kind of what I had planned, was get you to side with me so I can work with you. Or she said you should work with me. We go with nice sales pitch. Do your service come with a 5-year warranty too? Or go with what in the world would you want to go back to Auntie's choice? Or go with no thanks, I already have a sidekick. We go with why would you go back with Auntie's choice?
I can be on my own for a time, but I'd rather it not be permanent. Besides, where else can I turn from nothing to something?
Fair enough, I suppose. So we can go with, hang on. Didn't you leave because you refused to let you get treatment? Or go with, you don't think they intend to let you stay nothing forever? Or go with, being alone has to be better than being treated like a broke product. Apparently we can go with, that ought to be a tagline. Have you run it by Auntie yet? I think we'll go with the second option.
They ain't the Protectorate. If they couldn't see my worth, it was due to circumstance, because of my graft, or because I ain't trying hard enough. I get it. You're skeptical. If you got more questions, go on and ask them. You'll not find me hiding anything in the fine print.
I'm gonna go with, so I believe you. So you have a deal? Or go with, I don't want you to work with me. No, we're going with the first one. Going with the first option.
Had a feeling you knew a good offer when you seen it. Once I'm in top form, you'll be pleasantly surprised to see what I'm capable of. Just gotta find out how to get there first. Doc Tinsley worked with graphs for some time before she came to Fairfield. Damn fine scientist. Reckon we should visit her lab at the edge of town to see if she's got ideas for us.
This much of a crowd's not likely to keep a low profile. Someone ought to head back to mine the ship.
You can go on ahead, Miles. Or we can go with Val. Okay, head back to the ship, Val. I think we'll have Val go back to the ship.
Acknowledged.
After you.
Okay, so Val went back to the ship, hopefully.
Whether it's an orifice or a face, Auntie's choice.
Okay, we got something over here. Check out real quick. Let's see what's...
When might I begin laboring for Auntie? I so eagerly want to contribute to the corporate whole.
Cool your thrusters, friend. A little gumption goes a long way in this town.
Something over here I want to...
Please report me to mental refreshment at once.
The only refreshment around here has got Auntie Fizzo on the bottom.
Hang on, let's,
really takes the edge off.
Let's check what's up real quick. Let's see what's over here before we do anything much else. Oh, not too far. What do we have in here?
Pulverizing them suffice? No, I could liquefy them, apply heat and congeal them into kibble no beast could resist. Oh, Ethel, darling, you're a genius. Approach with less haste next time, won't you? Copernicus may be tame, but he still doesn't take kindly to being startled. Oh, Inez, you look, well, like you could use an ice bath and a cup of newly formulated drip teas. Has something happened?
Something has, all right. I ended my contract effective immediately. Now I'm free to prove myself to everyone in Auntie's choice. My way.
Well, that's wonderful news. Or is it? I admit I'm still trying to work through what contracts mean hereabouts. But you do appear to be pleased, so I shall be pleased for you.
So we can go with good news. And is now free to fix her craft. She says you can help her. Or go do contracts and mean something different. Where you're from. We go with you should mourn this for being unemployed the whole war.
Yes. The Protectorate did not have contracts in this sense. Despite the time I've had to acclimate to Auntie's choice, I sometimes fail to grasp such concepts.
Never mind that. I really need your help, Doc, with my graft. Was hoping you had some ideas on how to fix it.
What timing? As it just so happens, I believe I do.
So we can go with, how's that? Don't you just work with the battalions? Or whatever. Because could you get in trouble for helping us? Or we can probably say, if you're playing on this, let's go with, how's that?
Before I began my new illustrious career working with our tame, scaly friends here, I was a researcher in the Enhanced Soldier Division. Oh, I was on the verge of breakthrough when they shut us down. Oh, when I think of the lives I could have reached. But in my current role, I do try to help where I can.
Where my own first aid training can't reach, Doc's got me covered. The graft knocked me on my ass for weeks when I first got it. But she nursed me back to health.
What if I could have done more?
Bingo. Well, you can do more now. I can see why in this trust you. I don't think anyone else in anti-choice gives a damn. Or go with, why don't you fix your graft back then? I think we'll go the first one.
Right. I have a lead in it. I've identified 2 viable beasts on this island that you may be compatible with, though it may not be easy to acquire the suitable specimens. The first candidate is the skeleton crabble. It has a rare form of albinism and was last spotted on the western coast by Protectorate scientists, who unfortunately went missing. I happened upon an old report of theirs along with a code used to operate their machinery. If their fate is what I suspect, the code may be of use to you.
I heard rumors of the creature myself. Our skeleton sounds a good bit larger than the average crabble. Meaner and smarter, too.
And the second?
The second candidate is a Raptidon matriarch, the only one of her kind on the island as I understand it. She was last spotted in the crags near the Vox Relay.
Deep in Protectorate territory. This matriarch sure ain't making it easy for us. She'll be more aggressive and more cunning than her smaller kin.
We can go with any ideas how to kill it? Or we can go with, since the cave is so closer, the Vox Relay, will we have any worries? Oh my goodness, you can talk. Since the cave is so closer to the Vox Relay, will we have to worry about the protectors? Or the troopers? Or we go with, this isn't a mod. Yada yada. Turn out. How do we kill it?
When you breach the matriarch's lair, you must rouse her from hibernation. I found pheromones to be quite effective. Inez, I'm certain you know a formula that may suffice.
That I do.
Excellent. It'll be a rather unpleasant wake-up call for the matriarch, so she'll be upon you in moments. I suggest your armaments be at the ready. Then the grafting part is yours.
So we'll kill the creature, chop off the part, seems straightforward enough. Or go with fixing a graft with another graft. What could go wrong? I think we'll kill the creature.
Yes, though I would recommend a careful surgical removal of the specimens, please. Now, when you acquire one or both of these parts, return here straight away, and we can begin surgery. Law guide you both out there.
So we go with thanks for the thanks. I'll take the help and any higher power at the point. Or go with, before we go, I have some questions. I think let's go hunting will be just as good. Okay, I'm going to end the video. In the next video, we're going to go hunting. Hopefully all you like what you saw. Hope you all press the follow button. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye now.